YouTube was good, was good. What up, y'all, man? I'm about to just, you know what I'm saying, get on here for a little while. You know what I'm saying, for a short little minute. Man, I just got word, man. You know, I've been doing my thing all day, minding my own business. And I look at TD Hip Hop's feed, man. And I find out that yeah, man, I found out that Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, right, made a anti-hate bill for Jewish people. They had Man, see, I mean, you know, so they did that in New York, and they did that nationally. When Joe Biden was president, man, they did that for the Asians. See, this right here, you see, you got these people which are supposed to be the party of civil rights and all this shit, right? The Democrats and equal and fair treatment and minorities, and which I don't call myself no damn minority, but these people supposed to be the party of that, right? Those things that really don't mean shit, you know, because civil rights is under the color of law. Y'all look up the color of law. It's not really a law. I mean, it appears to be law, right? But yeah, man. So this lady Kathy Hochul, she put out this anti-hate bill. But see, after a synagogue shooting got foiled, right? Foiled plans and everything. It got foiled by the police. See, this is my thing. These people tell you this shit is scripted. They tell you and show you that these incidences are scripted. How does something get foiled before it even happens? What is this? Die Hard 3 and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's go and get and stop these motherfuckers from robbing Fort Knox before they rob Fort Knox. This is, I mean, these people. I mean, but see, the people know people are so stupid. These politicians, these people behind the curtains know people are stupid as hell, so they could just throw any script at you. Like the Warnock and Herschel Walker thing. Didn't they announce like some weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, that Warnock already won? And now this shit is a bunch of bullshit, man. It's a bunch of lies, man. It's deceit. Karen Bass won in L.A., but Caruso had a 51 and she had 48. When you get to 51, you win. The first person to 51 wins. How did he win? How did she win? You see, you know, but people are stupid. I get it. People ain't gonna question them. People, you know, it's a bunch of fear. It's a bunch of confusion. It's a bunch of chaos. At the end of the day, people are fucking assholes. You know what I'm saying? Um, you got too much distraction. You got TikTok. You have, which is owned by China. Different algorithms out there. They got motherfucking. They studying out there on their shit. They're doing business and production and all that shit on their algorithm on their TikTok. But on yours, you get a bunch of foolishness. Good knees challenge and burn yourself challenge, crate challenge. You know, these people are just showing how much a sheep. And I'm gonna do a video on this tomorrow, man. The Crowd by Edward Bernays. Everybody want to be a part of the crowd, right? See, psychologically, these people know that you want to be a part of the winning team. Everybody wants to be a part of the winning team psychologically. So perfect. What way to indoctrinate the whole masses? You know what I'm saying? Or excuse me, what way to keep people indoctrinated by doing it to the whole society, the whole masses of people? People are really stupid. People don't think for themselves. Um, you got people talking about they stand with Ukraine. How the hell you stand with Ukraine when you got homeless people? See, it's a desensitization going on. You know, it's a lot of tactics that these people use, and they work great. Excuse me, they work great. These tactics that these people use, man, they work really good. It's all good. As long as you're talking a bunch of bullshit. Hey, Bishop, what's going on, man? As long as you're talking a bunch of foolishness, like people want you to, it's all good. You regurgitate the talking points that they want you to talk. It's cool. It's good. Did you notice there's no reclamations? You know, as somebody that I listened to once called it, or reparations talk. Or there's not any. See, it's we're the only ones talking that. But you get universally, you get people of different ethnicities to talk about they stand with Ukraine, or you know, stop Jewish hate or stop Asian hate. Other groups will say that, but ain't no group's gonna quote anything for you. That's why we have to do and stand on our own and be on our own. Get your money, invest in property, um, invest in, you see what I'm saying? Anything that you really want, to do. You see what I'm saying? Whether it be even if it's a little medical marijuana dispensary, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Invest and do it, man. You only have one life. Invest in yourself. You see what I'm saying? Invest in your future. Um, yeah, just do that, man. Put your energy in forward into something that you want to do. But this whole because nobody cares about you. Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody's looking out for you. Um, Nobody. See, this is a whole desensitization. I was thinking about this today. Desensitization tactic on us so-called people that look like us, so-called black people, right? Uh, the highly melanated people. I'm gonna call us highly melanated people because that's what we are. That's a fact that can't be disputed. But highly melanated people like us, man, we gotta really you see what I'm saying? Just do for us and do for self. Like I said, it's a desensitization tactic that they're using. They're using Kyrie Irving. They're using Kanye West. They're using these celebrities to use him. Even I think these celebrities low key are part of this stuff myself, but that's a different topic. But it's now it's Deion Sanders with the whole Jackson, with the whole going to Colorado thing. And I mean, I don't care about no HBCU. I don't care about no HBCUs. Most of these HBCUs, I'm so sorry to say, a lot of them have other so-called races that they're going there. A lot of them, some of them have more so-called races than they so-called black people going there. Most of these HBCUs were founded by either Jewish or white people. Same thing. Were founded by Europeans. One of them was founded by what, Confederate General. Howard University was founded and named after General Oliver Howard. Right. Spelman was named after was it, I forget her name, Sarah Rockefeller Spelman or something. I forget her name, but that's a Rockefeller. Spelman. It's named after a woman. A Rockefeller. So I mean, I don't know what to tell everybody, man. It's just the same old, same old, same old. You got some of these beware of some of these YouTubers that telling you the same old, regurgitating the same old, same old. Always talking about racism. Well, I mean, it's still alive and well, but always keeping you on the racism tip and not keeping you on the prospering tip. For you to prosper, you see what I'm saying? For you to ascend into something greater. You see what I'm saying? Uh, Changing the topics, changing the narratives. It's always the same old same. But this black celebrity got discriminated against, or this lady got discriminated against, this and this and that. It's just like, aren't we tired of hearing these stories? You see what I'm saying? Are we tired of hearing the same old, same old, same old? I know I am. See, a lot of these YouTubers are the ones that are really leading people astray. But see, not even just the YouTubers. You got the clergy. You got these pastors and preachers, and you have these so-called politicians. Everybody. Some people. I mean, I didn't really hear too many people, but I'm assuming. What I'm saying, that people are celebrating that Karen Bass one out here in LA. She's not going to do nothing for no so-called, highly melanated people. She's going to do something for the Hispanics, and that's it. But see, the LULAC. That's what LULAC is for. See, these people they're paid to sell you out. You see what I'm saying? Just like these rappers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And these musicians, right? They are paid that much millions and all this and money just to lead you astray and to send basically corrupt the youth and send you the wrong message, man. This music nowadays all sound the same. It's all whack. It's all talking about killing each other, right? You got the women talking about, what I'm saying, playing men and being hoes and being Jezebels. And you got the, what I'm saying, men with the fake thug talk. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? How much shoot 'em up, bang, bang talk can you regurgitate over a damn beat? And you got these damn beats and shit that sound the same. These 808 sounding beats that, what I'm saying, that all sound the same. That basically hit you in your vibratory frequencies. You see what I'm saying? And basically cause makes you feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? Mason Capone, what up? You know what I'm saying? Caught your boy, oh yeah, on this motherfucker. But makes you feel some kind of way, man. It's just whack. This everything, for every reaction is a wait, for every action is a reaction. You see what I'm saying? Um, these people get paid to sell you out. You see what I'm saying? These beats are trash. You know what I'm saying? This whole music is trash. It's whack. It all sounds the same. It's nothing productive. And see, we so stupid. We be in our 40s, 30 and late 30s still hyping this music up, man. It's like, so who's the elders now? You know what I'm saying? The 50-year-olds, the 60-year-olds and stuff like that, 70, they're not listening to this music. So, the 30s and 40-year-olds are supposed to be the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to take charge and lead, but it don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you got the 30, 40, and even 50-year-olds that are trying to be and trying to compete with the 30-something-year-old, 20-year-olds, man, just like with the women. You got 40, 50-year-old women trying to compete with 20, 30-year-old women. It's like, damn, man, we're so backwards. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to compete on the stock market tip. We're not trying to compete on the owning tip. We're not trying to compete on the buying tip, on the you see what I'm saying, legacy tip. You know what I mean? We're not trying to hand stuff down, to the youth. You see what I'm saying? We try to, take from the youth, trying to compete with the youth. But anyway, it's just a desensitization thing. That's all it is, man. To make us the faiths of everything. You know what I'm saying? To where other races and other groups look at us a certain way. You see what I'm saying? And like, for example, other groups, you put the algorithms in and keep on keep repetitive rotation. Support Ukraine, and support this and that. People, you know what I'm saying, can't help but to post that on their pages and have this little stupid flag on their pages. And you see what I'm saying? And talk about support this and that. They ain't got nothing to do with no damn America. They got Nazis over there. They got actual Nazis over there in Ukraine, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? But they ain't talking about that on the news. People still talk about support Ukraine, but they mad at Kanye West, which I think the Kanye West thing, a lot of this is kind of scripted too. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, but it's really controlled opposition in a way. But whatever the case is, they mad at Kanye West. They mad at what's the name? Excuse me, Kyrie Irving. But yet they're not saying nothing about the Nazis over there in Ukraine. Which people are so full of shit. People don't have no knowledge. People don't want to read. Not even just with so-called black people. You want to hide the truth, put it in a book, right? Boom. But it's just the sensitization tactic, man. It's working. It's working real fine. You know what I'm saying? There was, nobody cares about our plight. We got to care about our own self, right? We got to stop calling these people black leaders. Leaders, yeah, the leaders, man. These people, there's no leaders. No, there's no Asian leaders. There's no Hispanic leaders. We got to cut that out. There's no so-called Jewish leaders. We got to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? We got to really think, man. These people don't care about us. At the end of the day, you got to be your own leader, right? You got to control your own destiny. You know what I'm saying? I guess a lot of us are waiting for God to come down and Jesus to come down and save us from this what's going on, man. We got to focus on the here and now. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're so religious-fied. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're so caught up in the religion, and the religion and the politics. You see what I'm saying? Basically divide us even more. So yeah, man. So yeah, this stop Asian stop this anti-hate bill. We're gonna go into that right now. I'm gonna play the video in New York. Why am I not surprised? You see what I'm saying? Because that's where the so-called foiled synagogue attack happened, right? These are scripted events. They're not real. They're crisis acting. Like I said, go to you don't believe me, go to www.crisisactor.com. You could be casted for one of these crisis events. You could be casted for one of these emergency drills or, fake, you know what I'm saying? You could be paid to do this. You see what I'm saying? These are actors we're talking about here. People, MK Ultra and all that. No, these people are actors. These people get paid to do this. You feel what I'm saying? You never hear or see from these people ever again after they carry out whatever they carry out. A lot of times you don't never see these people go to court. You don't never see these people get convicted. You don't hear about people seeing these people in prison. It's fake. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? You notice when these mass shootings, you never have mass shootings in the hood. You never have mass shootings in Compton. Why are they not called mass shootings in Compton? Why are they not called mass shootings in New York, in Queens, Brooklyn? Why are they not called mass shootings in Houston? You see how, I don't understand why we don't know this by now. You see what I'm saying? Stop listening to these YouTubers talk. a bunch of bullshit about black this and black that. Stop listening to that shit. It's a bunch of lies, a bunch of bullshit. These people do not give a fuck about you. These people are rich. They're getting rich off YouTube. They're getting rich off other ventures. These people care less if you're, you know what I'm saying? If you're elevating, if you, they don't want you to get to that status. You see what I'm saying? They want to stay at that status. We got to cut it out. We got to stop it. Stop listening to these people, man. These people don't know what the hell they talk about. These people are paid to, you know what I'm saying, by YouTube and other entities to brainwash y'all. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, y'all see in my title, you know what I'm saying, anti hate bill, but at the same time, you see it's discrimination. See, we talk about the discrimination shit, and these Democrats and these civil rights lawyers, they don't never talk about no human rights, by the way. You know, when a cop shoots and kills you and busts you upside the head, that's not no damn discrimination. That's a human rights violation. But see, we don't want to talk about that. You know, and I think what it is, and I know what it is, a lot of us is using that black, and you have no standing. Black has no standing by law. They're not. There's no laws or anything that they're bound to honor when you calling yourself black. Period. That's just a fact. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. So it's discrimination. Why is there only bills for certain groups? That lets you know these groups have power. These Asians have power. When you think of Asians, you think of ownership. You don't think in transporting goods and services and stuff being made industrial. You know what I'm saying, over there in China, right? You don't think about consumerism. You don't think about buying shit. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Asians, you think about ownership. That lets you know, and that equates to power. These things, these Jewish people, right? You think about ownership. You think about the dollar going around in their community at least what, 15 times, 14 times. You think about wealth. You think about legacy with these people. You see what I'm saying? You think about industrial um, ownership. You see what I'm saying? These people own the medical industry, the music industry, the entertainment industry. I mean, so you know, these people, you know, these people run stuff, man. They got power. They got the power. That's why you can't say nothing about them, because you get canceled. You get this and that. They let you know they got power. If they didn't have no power, guess what? You could say all you want about them. You got these Sarah Silvermans and you got these Howard Sterns and you got these people able to make fun of us in blackface on their shows, on these Comedy Centrals and all these fucking networks, and nothing happens to them though. You know, but Kyrie Irving tweets out some shit. Oh, you know, this is the movie. Check it out. This is the movie I've been watching. Boom, he get hit. You know what I'm saying? But yet, there's Nazis over there in Ukraine that you're supporting. You know, Operation Paperclip, they brought the Nazis over here in World War II days, right? To do scientific work. We got the propaganda from them. You see what I'm saying? America and Germany shared propaganda, right? Hitler was Time Magazine's Man of the Year. Martin Luther King was no damn Time Magazine Man of the Year. Martin Luther King died hated. They hated Martin Luther King more than Hitler. How about that? Somebody said that I was going getting you know, having a little debate with on YouTube. Oh, Martin Luther King was only hated you know, in the United States. Hitler was hated everywhere. Not true. Why was all these other groups fighting with him then? Why were the Arabs fighting with him? Why were the Asians fighting with him? I thought he was hated. I thought he was hated everywhere. See, we got, you know, don't listen to some of these people. These people don't know what the hell they talking about. You see what I'm saying? Um, they're probably TikTok watchers. They're probably, all they do all day is watch fucking TikTok videos. All they do all day is probably, you know what I'm saying, watch reruns and shit of Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Potomac. You know what I'm saying? Just people that just soak and bask in drama because they have nothing going on. It's just like a boss or somebody at your job that's a fucking asshole, that's a piece of shit, and want to, you know, act and treat people a certain way at their job because they have no power at home. It's psychological. You think you have power here because you have no power in your own dwelling. That makes sense. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, let me play this damn video real quick, man. So, my bad. Yeah, Mason Capone, man. So he said, man, these beats are trash. That's crazy. Yep. We're going to need an anti-hate bill. Man, once we get reparations, something, that's just, I mean, even before that, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ain't nothing for us, right? But it's everything for everybody else. See, why are we even involving ourselves in the conversation still? Why are we not branching off and making our own moves? You know why? Because these damn misleaders. Because you got these Al Sharptons, you know, that shooting in Buffalo, which you already know what I think about that shooting, what I know about that shooting. But supposedly, that supposedly shooting in Buffalo, right at the grocery store, whatever. But say it was a real shooting, right? Just say that. Um, Al Sharpton, like, oh man, this is not just for hate, it affects us, it affects everybody. Why, when something happened to us, it's everybody, right? Oh, it's white supremacists, and they hate this. But when something happens to Jews or something happens to gays, it's just them though. Why is that? You see how you see? Don't listen to people like Al Sharpton. He was an informant for the CIA, for the FBI, and took down some of the mobsters back in the day. He's a piece of shit. Don't listen to people like him, man. Don't listen to people like him. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Jackson, people like that. Maxine Waters, Karen Bass. What is Karen Bass? And can anybody ask me? I know there's a couple people out here, from LA and California on this feed. What is Karen Bass gonna do for California? Does she even have a game plan? These motherfuckers have no game plan. These motherfuckers don't tell you about your home rule charter. They don't tell you about your state constitution. Shouldn't they be telling you about your state constitution? Every state has a constitution. Every state has a flag because every state is a country. Shouldn't they be telling you that? Shouldn't they be telling you about the police powers? Shouldn't they be telling you about what the police can and can't do? Shouldn't they tell you about what your state legislators? Shouldn't they tell you that the state legislators damn near has more power than the government? They're gonna tell you that because they're a bunch of fucking assholes. They keep here to lead you astray. They want you to be politically ignorant. But they want you to talk about vote. Vote for me. Vote for me. Go get out there and vote. Man, y'all ignorant, man. Y'all black men, this and that, man. Y'all black women, y'all ain't voting. Stacey Abrams, motherfuckers, old walrus looking ass Stacey Abrams and have no game plan for no black women or men. Oh, black men and the Warnock and Warnock don't even have no game plan. If I was in Atlanta, I wouldn't have voted at all. Oh man, your local election count. How so? How can anybody name me how these motherfucking elections count? How do they count? No, it's all about the local election, man. At the end of the day, man, locally, that's how stuff gets done. How? Oh, that's how these motherfuckers stay rich. I get it. What they do, yeah, I mean, I bet nobody on here done watch Distinguished Gentleman from Eddie Murphy in 93, 92. Anybody, whenever y'all get a chance, get off this feed, go to YouTube. It's free. Type in Distinguished Gentleman with Eddie Murphy, full movie. Watch that movie, man. That tells you about more politics than anything. That's a good movie. He said, "Okay, check this out. If you're for cigarettes, this is the lobbyist telling, because Eddie Murphy was a congressman in the movie. If you're for cigarettes, I got the tobacco companies backing you. If you're not for cigarettes, I got the hospitals and I got the anti-tobacco people that'll back you." He said, "Check this out. If y'all playing both sides, how does stuff really get done out here in Washington?" He said, "That's the whole point. It doesn't get done. See, they tell you the truth in the movie and they tell you the lies on the news. They tell you about the news is just telling you about the script. See, the movies will tell you about the real shit, the real killings, history document recorded shit. You see what I'm saying? The real events, right? The real behind the curtain events. But the news will tell you about all the stage bullshit, the fake psyops. You know what I'm saying? False flags. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you about all that. You see what I'm saying? The news is a branch of the government. It's a fourth branch from the government. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is. We'll say at this end of the day, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna play this video. Sorry about that. I was trying to think of something real quick. So let's go into this damn video real quick. My bad. let's go into this damn video, man. I mean, this lady is just making. I mean, it's discrimination. You separating groups. You're giving. That's just like, you giving that student that ribbon, right? You're not, you giving that student this and that. You giving, but you not looking out for everybody else, right? You're giving this and that to this group, but not looking out for everybody else. So you're giving preferential treatment to these groups. But see, thanks for telling me that these people have more power than other groups. Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks for showing me. But so I'm gonna go into this video, man. So I mean, this is straight pure discrimination. It's pure, just pure, just you see what I'm saying? Just singling out pure preferential treatment. So we're gonna go into this, man. I mean, honestly, I'm from New York, man, but I would never move back there. I would visit, but that's it. California, New York are the worst places to live, be, especially when you look like me. Um, yeah, man, it's just not even worth it. So two of the most expensive countries in the state, two of them are the worst places to buy any property, any homes, you know. But it's all by design. But see, in these both, if you notice, both these places are foreign in immigrant enclaves. You see what I'm saying? Both of these places are asylum seeking places. Oh, I can seek asylum, and I could be. You can't go to no other country talk about you seek asylum. They'll fucking deport. Man, they'll tell them what they'll do to you. They'll fuck around and lock you up. You know what? Let's lock this motherfucker up and let's charge this motherfucker. And if you don't have a certain amount of money, we locking your ass up. That's how they doing it out there in other countries. They ain't playing that bullshit. You know, people talking about, oh, it's corrupt. No, man, my country is this and that, man. You don't even want to be shit. And America's not corrupt. All right, right. Yeah, I get it. All right, so we going in right quick, man. We gonna play this right quick, man. What the hell is going on over here, man? With this lady offering this anthem. Let me see. Let's see real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Damn it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, it's the Colorado Springs shootings, right? Oh, two anti-hate bills. Ooh. All right, let's go on real quick. Let's go on real quick. Let's do this. All right, so this is a Fair Use Act 1976. Um, under Section 107, under the Copyright Act, this allows me to have fair use of this video for educational purposes, criticism purposes. All right, so I'm gonna go and play this video. Oh my God, man. All right.
Friday night, MTA officers caught two men inside.
Okay, see, just because somebody shoots in a gay club, that was fake too, by the way. Stage events, boy, they're not playing. They just keep going and sign these. And see, you get that, and you get the foiled. See, my bad earlier. It wasn't just a foiled synagogue attack, fake synagogue attack. Um, that sparked her to sign it. It was some shit way almost 3,000 miles away in Colorado. What is anything in Colorado got to do with something in New York? We don't think we're stupid though. But so okay, and just because somebody shoots in a gay club, what if the person was gay? How is that a hate crime? What are you doing in a gay club for one if you're straight? For two, what if the person was gay? Right? We don't we don't ask those questions like that though. You know what I'm saying? We don't think. We're not on the ball. We're not sharp. We're not politically savvy. You know what I'm saying? We're not. Our intuition's not there. Um, we don't really feed into basically the common sense in the of the situation, man. You got to think. You know what I'm saying? Critical thinking is just not there. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we have TikTok, so we can watch 4 or 5 minute videos all day, and we don't have time for these 30-minute videos that are actually informative, right? We don't have time for real information, informative videos that we should be watching. We got time for these stupid ass challenges, right? But so does that make sense? So just because that's just if somebody shoots in a black club, how do you know the motherfucker's not so-called black, dude? Like, how do you know he's not a highly melanated person? So is that a hate crime? I don't. Just if an Asian person, if a person shoots in an Asian club, how would you say that that's a hate crime? What if the person is with the Asian person? What if the person has Asian kids? What if the person is Asian? We don't be think. We don't think. We just listen to the shit. We get a emotional reaction, man. We're too emotional, right? So a motherfucker shoots in a gay club. It's a hate crime. How is that? I just don't get it. Let's go. I don't get it, man. I don't. It's just whatever these people say. It's just it's a different script. And guess what? What's the name? Just happens to be gay, right? The chief of police right here. This lady right here is gay her damn self, right? Right. What a
Penn
coincidence,
Station,
right?
who allegedly plotted to attack synagogues in the city.
Allegedly. Why would you say allegedly if it's a fact? If this is real news, you would not say allegedly. If this really happened, you wouldn't say allegedly. You know what? Because it was fake. Because you can't foil something and foil a plot before it happens. That lets you know that it was staged. We don't think. We don't think, man. We don't think. We get the emotion. We get, I get the feeling some kind of way because I hear this. Oh my God, I'm feeling this. Feel. Fuck how you feel. It's about facts. It's about truth. Something to stand on. Man, if you even argue with an Asian person, they call it a hate crime. Damn, if you even argue with, damn. But you could go and make blackface. But see, I see why they're doing. I see why they're able to get away with that too, because we're not calling ourselves the right name and title. We gave our nationality away. Well, it was stripped away, but then we kind of not really calling ourselves it and claiming it. So now, in the way, we're kind of giving it away too. But what was I say? So I kind of see why they're able to do that. But still, at the same time, it's still not right. Um, you know, that's not a hate crime. Wearing blackface, Ted Danson wearing it, Howard Stern wearing it, Sarah Silverman wearing it. All these Jewish people, entertainers and celebrities are able to wear blackface, and then that's not a hate crime. It's okay. How come when Megyn Kelly, a person that's non-Jewish, she's still a damn European? It's all the same to me. How come she got in trouble and she lost her job for wearing blackface though? That's my question. But these people, they didn't. There's no backlash with them. Their careers wasn't over or ruined or no tarnish or turmoil. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to them doing it, it's just. I mean, y'all just got to bear with me, man. It's just. Oh man, it's insane, dude. Because we're insane. We're insane. We expect a different outcome from the same kind of bullshit. Very interesting how that works. Very interesting how that works, right? Let me finish this shit up real quick, man.
CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer shows us what Governor Hochul is doing to fight back against hate.
How do you fight against hate? So that's just so. Can you fight against love? Can anybody answer me that question? What are you gonna do with love? So hate and love, those are natural. Those are feelings that are natural, right, amongst people. Am I right about amongst human beings? How could you fight against hate? That's just like fighting against dislike. I dislike these motherfuckers. I dislike this shit. I'm prejudiced against certain shit. I'm prejudiced against certain motherfuckers. How are you gonna fight against that? You see how that sounds? It sounds stupid as fuck when you break it down like that. That's just like some shit you teach a kid. You teach a child, hey, fucking motherfuckers have hatred, motherfuckers love. That's just a reaction. But you have to love people. You have to see people for what. That's some shit you break down to a 7-year-old kid, dude. I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? You break that down to a little kid, somebody that doesn't really know, bro, and they give us this bullshit to grown ass adults, and we don't even look at it from the same lens as a kid. We don't break it down from the same lens as a kid. You could ask a little kid, what color skin is this? They're not gonna say black. They're gonna say brown. But we're calling ourselves black though, grown ass people. Interesting how that works. We're crazy, man. We're crazy, though. Something is really wrong with us. We got to fix the mental health in this. Fuck that hate shit. What about mental health in our community? What about that shit? They're not talking about no homeless shit, right? Kathy Hogan. They're not talking about fighting poverty. You notice how motherfuckers never talk about fighting poverty? You notice that? War on drugs. War on gangs. War on crime. Tough on crime, but no war on poverty. Interesting. And guess what? The poverty is the lead to all these incidences that I just named. Interesting. Isn't that how that works? Crazy, huh? Insane, huh? These motherfuckers, just listen to the rest of this video. The stupid shit that they're going to say. And you're going to be, if you really think about it, sit back and drink your beer, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to this shit I'm saying and listen to the stuff that they're saying on this video. You're going to really sit back and listen to say, what the fuck are they talking about? This shit sounds really foolish. It sounds crazy. How do you fight against hate? I don't get it. That's just like fighting against laughter or anger. Let's keep going.
For a governor from Buffalo who just 6 months ago faced the emotional turmoil of having 10 of her neighbors killed.
Okay, but how come? And if 10 of her real neighbors were killed, why was there no hate? This is the thing so-called that happened with the so-called black people out there. Shooting. If that's the case, why was there no hate? Where was there no hate crime bill? Can anybody answer me that question? Something really happened, supposedly. Really happened out there. A real shooting, something real tangible, right? Motherfuckers actually really got killed, supposedly, right? Why was there nothing done then for us? Because it's us. I get it. Makes sense. But when it's some gays or some Jews or some Asians, some people that actually have power, then something gets done about it and there's a bill automatically, right? They're talking about uptick in thousands of hundreds and thousands of Asians getting attacked, this and that 2020 shit. And guess what? See, that's how I'm gonna break that down. So that's how you know it's a damn lie, because they're talking about Asians and all these people getting attacked in 2020. But guess what? Because they said because of the pandemic, right? They lost money during the pandemic, and because they that the Wuhan, China was where the virus supposedly came from, right? But guess what? How is everybody being racist towards Asians because of the pandemic, when not every Asian is Chinese? See, we don't. Can anybody ask me that question? Is every Asian Chinese? Is every Asian person Chinese? So if every Asian person is not Chinese, why would Asians be getting attacked, bro? You see that? Why would Asians be getting attacked for COVID or for some coronavirus when not every Asian is Chinese? Not even every Asian is from China. You see? Let's keep going. My bad. I'm just, I'm a thinker, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker, man.
In a racially motivated attack at a local supermarket, preventing hate crime.
But you notice nothing happened though, right? No bills, no nothing, no legislation, nothing, right? Let's keep going. When it's us, why even talk about it then if nothing's gonna happen about it, right? There's no solution. Why talk about this? Oh man, in the tops, her neighbors and a couple of her neighbors and shit 6 months ago, but nothing happened. We still bringing it up though, right? No tangibles.
In New York is as personal as it gets.
Anybody?
Nothing, no legislation. It's personal, but no legislation, right? No laws, anything. I get it. Do you see how people lied to you in your face? People lie to you in your face. See, we talk about the lies that people tell us that we know. We talk about the lies that people tell us that we are familiar with, we're acquaintance to, we're related to, we're friends with. We talk about them motherfuckers lying. We don't talk about these politicians lying to us every day. Look at it. Why is she smiling? Look at that. Why does she have a smile on her face?
Raises a hand.
Why does she have a smile on her face?
Causes harm to
You see that? These people smile to you in your face in plain sight. They lie to you, right? Check this out. You know what else they do too? They'll say they'll be at one of these shootings and they'll say the relative or cousin or somebody that's related to got shot and killed, but then they won't be crying though. Interesting. There'll be no tears coming out their eyes. Very interesting, right? And they'll still be doing an interview the same day. If somebody in your family got killed, would you really be doing an interview? Would you really be having enough emotional, you know what I'm saying, strength and disdain and restraint to do an interview? We don't think. Am I breaking it down? I don't know. Am I don't know.
You're picking a fight.
Why is she smiling though?
20 million others, starting with your governor.
Governor Hochul, in a passionate speech that invoked the Statue of Liberty, also demanded action against social media platforms after 2 men were arrested in Penn Station for allegedly plotting to attack.
Allegedly, who? Keyword. What? See, look, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. See, I already know a couple of y'all left the platform. It's all good. Y'all probably don't want to hear no truth. Check this out. Look. What does social media have anything to do with any of this shit? If you're doing and posting this shit on social media, you're gonna get caught. They got your IP address and everything on social media. How you get away with this shit and you posting this shit on social media? That's just like me posting some bullshit on social media. I'm gonna get caught. The police are gonna come to my house. The FBI fuck around and come to your house. How do you post shit on social media and get away with that shit? Oh, we would blame the social media. Bro, you can't even post certain shit on Facebook or any of YouTube or any of this shit without your shit being taken down. So how are you gonna post some shit about you about to do some shit? Terrorist acts over the internet and nothing happens. How does this shit get foiled before it happens? Because it's staged. The pandemic's over. Why are they still wearing masks in court? We don't think. Let's go. Isn't the pandemic over? And why does he have that? Why would they give him that kind? We
New York City synagogues.
Let's keep
They
going.
trumpeted their plans on Twitter, but the governor called on the federal.
They could find where you live from your IP address. Did y'all know that? Your IP address and your information on the internet, they can find where you live and they'll knock on your door. This shit is that shit is considered terrorist threats. Let's go, man.
Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, and the courts to crack down on social media and the dark web implicated in the Buffalo massacre.
Okay, are they going to stop the porn on social media? Are they going to stop the child pornography? Are they going to stop the what are we going at? What are we talking about here? And see, when they hit you with shit like that, that's low key going after your First Amendment right too. Let's go.
Sure.
This is a wildfire burning out through society, and there is a way to stop it. And we need to have the moral clarity to stand up and call on those who have the power to make the change.
And who is the people that have the power? Vague ass fucking shit. Vague shit. Oh, we gotta go. The people have the power. The people that can. Well, you know what? What is this lady talking about? The people that have the power. You know who has the power? The people have the power. We have the motherfucking power, but guess what? We're divided.
Changes. We can't fully protect society as long as there's unfettered speech,
Unfeathered speech. You see that? They're trying to go after your first. Didn't I just say they were trying to go after your First Amendment? I did not. I just said that, right? They're trying to go after the First Amendment. So they do little shit like this to pass bills. They've staged some shit to pass bills and to tighten up on your rights to make it to where you damn near have no rights. You see how they do that? We killed 2 birds with 1 stone. She has a strong face, don't she?
Firing acts of violence and crimes.
Stephen Negrelli, the acting superintendent of the state police, backed the governor up.
Not to be dramatic, but who thinks that's acceptable in our society, that we've created and we allow by law platforms like that to exist?
Wait. So we can't have a Twitter. You can't have Twitter. Platforms like what? Now, I can see if you were saying these type of things on these platforms. So you can't. These people tell you what they're doing and what they want to do to your face, and you don't look at it like that. You look at it like, oh well, shit, because you're scared, because you feed into the propaganda. You want to be a part of the crowd. You want to be a part of the winning team psychologically. I get it. Platforms like what though? I bet you this motherfucker got a Twitter. I bet you he has a Facebook. I bet you how much you want to make a bet? This superintendent of the state police. How much you want to make a bet? And why is it the state police talking? Why is it not the local police talking? And you see that?
That is a hurdle we must overcome.
The governor signed 2 anti-hate bills. One requires people convicted of hate crimes to undergo mandatory training in hate crime prevention to de-radicalize them. The other establishes a statewide campaign to promote tolerance and diversity.
No one deserves this. We all have a God-given right.
Tolerance and so me tolerating you, what the fuck is that? Me tolerating, so I might not even see. You can still hate a motherfucker. See, these motherfuckers hit you with they hit you with some shit that is just not clear. They hit you with some shit that's just far fetched. You could have tolerance for a motherfucker, but still hate a motherfucker. You have tolerance for motherfuckers you don't like at your job. How about that? You got tolerance that you about motherfuckers. Tolerance for people in your family you don't really care for. You got tolerance for the police. You don't. You got tolerance for the police. Have tolerance for you because the police don't like us like that. You know what I'm saying? Tolerance is not a good thing. Why do we make it seem like it's a good thing? They don't talk about love. They don't talk about you see that acceptance. They don't talk about coming together, unity, but they talk about tolerance. Boy, boy.
Right to walk the streets, go where we want to worship, be safe in our homes, our subways, and in our clubs. That is a God-given right as a New Yorker.
So they're mashing all these staged events together. You see what I'm saying? My bad. Okay, so I didn't really I didn't really read into this earlier, but so that's what the it's for diversity, right? Tolerance, right? I mean, yeah, isn't it obvious that these events are fake though? Then boom, they do something right away. Shit, let you know that shit's fake.
And we're here to protect that.
So they stage the events to get whatever they want passed because they know that motherfuckers they can't just get whatever passed like that out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? They have to make the problem, reaction, solution.
So here we're putting words into action. This hatred, this violence will not be tolerated, not now, not ever.
The governor also
So just because people, these are fake events, but just because people do stuff against people that hate them, interesting. All right.
set aside $50 million to provide grants to community groups to protect themselves from domestic terrorism.
Those are the Jews. Those are the gays. They said nothing about nothing about no so-called black people. And you see how they said community groups. They didn't mention nobody, right? They didn't mention, not specific, they just saying community groups. But you already know who they're going to.
To hire security guards, train their staff, and acquire cameras and other high-tech gear.
Security guards where? You talking about security club? You talking about subways? They have police, right? You got police everywhere. You have, I don't get it. You have security at clubs. You have bouncers at clubs. I don't understand. What are they talking about? What is these people just be? It's just a bunch of, it's just play on words, dude. Let's go.
In the newsroom, I'm Marsha Kramer, CBS 2 News.
And the governor says she will also convene a unity summit to bring together community groups and government agencies to stand against hate, discrimination, and violent extremism.
Selling out is one of the best things that could happen.
They don't want to say who these community groups are. They don't want to say who's in a part of these community groups. They don't want to say government agencies. It sounds like some tax write-offs. It sounds like some. It sounds like just some like money funneling. That's what it sounds like. Grants. Did you hear grants? Guess what? That's money funneling. So they're gonna get paid. This shit is all about money. Damn, all about money. Damn, I told you what it was all about. Money, grants, money allocated, money. So they stage the event to pass bills and to get money for certain areas in certain areas. You see that? We don't think though. We don't think. Follow the money. If the rabbit hole deep, go, man. You might have you gonna have to be prepared to jump down a motherfucking endless well, right? Just saying. All right, so I'm gonna get off here, man. You know what I'm saying? I see the numbers dwindling and shit. Motherfuckers jumping off. Appreciate y'all support, man. Y'all jumping on, man. Like, hit that like button, man. Share this to y'all social media, man. Oh yeah, share this to y'all the social media platforms that the motherfucking state police said that shouldn't exist, right? Share this to them, right? And let just know and get the the message from this video is that they're basically trying to take away your First Amendment rights. This is they'll stage an event to pass bills for certain groups and to get money and grants for them groups to just funnel money, just money funneling. That's all it is. All right. So I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. You already know tomorrow's Wednesday. It's gonna be on. I'm gonna do that video about Edward Bernays and the crowd. You feel me? The propaganda. You know what I'm saying? How America and Nazi Germany was sharing propaganda, right? Back in the day. All right. So check me out tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? It should be about like 7 o'clock, around 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. I'm gonna do a video, man. So check me out. Like, comment. You know what I'm saying? If you want to jump in the comment section and say something, man, jump in the comment section. Like and share, man. Share this out to your social media. Like I said, once again, share it out, share it out, share it out. You know what I'm saying? So I can hit the algorithms. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Good looking out for tapping in with me. All right. Peace out. Stay vigilant, man. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you, man. Don't let these motherfuckers keep fooling you. Watch out for the wordplay, all right? And the vocabulary that they use, man. Just remember, it's all about money. And it's all about, you know what I'm saying, getting bills passed that they couldn't get passed without the propaganda and out the stage events, all right? Y'all stay up.